What's up guys, it's Saman from Aesthetic Progression, and in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to make a suspension trainer just like a TRX but under $10. Now TRX type suspension training is one of the best training devices that you can buy because all you need is this much space, something to hang on, and you can do every exercise is possible. Perfect for people that want to do body weight exercises, cannot afford to go to the gym, cannot go to the gym, or whatever reason it is. If they have a TRX like suspension training, a place to hang in, and you'll get to do almost every exercises out there. But the problem is these kind of suspension training can be expensive. Now TRX itself costs somewhere, I believe, about like $150 or something on Amazon. If you want to buy additional stuff, additional DVDs, and if you want to buy a rip trainer kind of thing, that's obviously additional and stuff like that. So what can you do that enables you to do similar kind of training, that enables you to get similar type of results, but not having to break your bank? And now, for somebody like me who's a student, spending like $150 on this piece of equipment is just absolutely useless. And to be honest, it's not even necessary. So I tried different techniques, to make an equipment that will be able to do all the exercises but decrease my cost. Now, a year or so ago, I made a different kind of suspension trainer. You can see that by clicking link over here, and that really didn't work out. Okay, now that's really easy to make. If you guys can check it out, it has a lot of cool features as well, and it's really easy and affordable. But it did not do all the stuff that I wanted to do, that I would be able to do on the TRX. So a few days ago I tried to make one of them, and this is by far the best thing that I have done and I have tried to make. You don't need much of an investment. That's why I said under $10, and a lot of this might be free to some of you people, because this is something using items that are found at home. Okay, so let's go from top to bottom. At the top over here for a hook, I use a squat rack bar, but you can use tree, you can use anything that you can hook on. You can even, if you can see a chain over here attached, you can even tie a rope, whatever it is convenient. It just has to be a hook. And then I put in a carabiner like this, and that helps to attach the second thing, which is a ring-like structure. I bought this at Home Depot. It was about $1 something for a pair. So for these two, $1 something. And this is really crucial because you want your suspension training to rotate like this, so that you'll be able to do different more exercises, and plus your exercise that you're doing is going to be challenging because your hands needs to balance from this kind of movement. Now, I would recommend, if you want to find a pulley, because it decreases I would say friction. Okay, so it will be much more smoother movements. Okay, get a pulley or get a bigger one, bigger ring like this, but this works just as fine. The main piece of equipment is going to be this strap. Okay, and these are usually used to tie down stuff on the trucks and stuff, but this is the best piece of material that you can buy for it. And the reason behind it is because you can really easily increase and decrease its size. For example, if I want to decrease its size, all I have to do is pull this thing up and then pull it up, and it becomes longer. If I want to make it shorter, all I have to do is twist this thing, and this becomes shorter. Absolutely crucial. And the reason behind it is because if you are familiar with TRX type of training, the longer the length, more difficult the exercise is going to be. Plus you do have to constantly vary the size of the straps. So having something like this is crucial compared to the chains that I showed you in the previous video. It's really difficult and inconvenient. Here all you have to do is start moving this thing and tightening up, and you'll get the rope of the desired length. For the handles, again, it is pretty simple and basic. I have a carabiner here, a chain here. I have for the handle, I have a PVC pipe. For the pipe, I have choose a thick handles so that I can work my grip work down here. I have inserted the chain from this direction, take it out, put it in the carabiner. Got myself a really good strong handle, okay? I have a smaller one as well, but this is what I prefer just so that every move can be a little bit more challenging, a little bit more difficult. The final piece is going to be a rope-like structure. You can use a rope. I used an old strap that I had just like these, but just an older one. What I did is inserted the rope inside from here, took it out from here, and this is used to do a lot of leg work, ab works for handles and stuff like that. This is not mandatory, but it's really good to have if you want to insert your feet inside here and then do some leg crunches, leg lifts, and stuff like that. So going briefly over all the equipment, I will also post this on the description box, but first of all, you need something to hook it up onto, like chain. You can also put in like a strap, tie a strap, and then put something at the other end, put it on the other side of the door, and you know, make it like a TRX thing, because in TRX you can do like a door like attachment things. You can do that. I really haven't thought about it because I have a squat rack, so if you have something to tie it down, perfect. This thing doesn't move from here. A lot of people might think this will move, but when I do this, it just sits. It just stays in one place. It doesn't wobble around like this. I know right now I'm doing it by myself on purpose, but by the time I'm working out, even when I do side to sides or anything, this thing just stays here. This chain, I had it at home. The carabiner, I had it at home. For the rings, again, I spent $1 something, but very cheap. The straps, I bought it for $3. PVC pipe, I have to buy a big one. This was probably like $3 or $4 as well. The carabiner, again, I had it at home. This piece of strap, I had it at home. Again, total comes out to less than $10. And let me show you real quick just a couple of exercises that you can do. So for example, I'm doing a push-up, okay? Just like this, I'm doing push-up. I have to have a stabilizers because you know, if I don't, these things are going to move. I'm just going to throw me off balance. Actually, that reminded me of one disadvantages. It's again this thing. Sometimes when you're doing certain workouts, this thing kind of tends to hit you and create a little bit of scars and stuff like that. But other than that, I have no problem with this. It's not anything serious, but I'm just trying to mention all the possibilities. Again, just like another TRX with fat grips to work on your handles. Similarly, you can work out the back as well. You can do a lot of back movements like rows. You can do shuffles like this, you know, for different rowing kind of stuff. And everything else. And if you want to do a single leg kind of exercises, single handle kind of exercises, what I do is I take one of the handles apart, just like these. I take it apart, okay, and put it in the other handle, and you can do now all the work with one handle. Okay, if I really want to increase the length of this, just take it off, increase the length. Now I have a longer one. See how easy and convenient it is for less than $10. Again, guys, you don't have to spend a fortune to get a good workout. Some creativity, some determination to do some stuff, and a little bit of knowledge can get you a long way for this. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully you guys can make a suspension training by yourself if cost was an issue and get a similar product like this. And if it did help, if you want me to make more videos like this, then make sure to subscribe and click on the like button. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.